So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the episode 3 of IGCSE hard math problems. The paper code is 058041 October November 2019. Question 1 D and E. So let's start. So the diameter is AC and PQ is tangent to the circle at A, and PAD is 60 degrees and BAC is, where's BAC? Yeah, BAC is 20 degrees. So as you can see, A, D, C and B lie on the circumference of the circle. And now the question states us that we need to find U, V, W, X, Y, W, X and Y. So let's do this. So to find okay, so now we know, so we have to use the circle theorems. So we know that the angle between the tangent and the radius is 90 degrees. So basically this is 90 degrees. So if we know that this is 90 degrees, now this is 60 degrees. So 90 minus 60, and that gives the U value, which is 30 degrees. Okay, so V, to find V, so we cannot find V directly. So the rest of these letters seem impossible at first, but it is easy. We just need to break down the question. We cannot find V directly, so we'll just try to find out the other values instead of these values. So we know that this U is 30 degrees. So uh, we just need to try to find for some patterns. So if we try to find some patterns, okay. So this is the radius. This is the radius. OA is the radius. OD is a radius. So radii of a circle are equal. So if these two sides are equal, then this also has to be equal to this. So this also 30 degrees. So we know that the total sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So if this whole sum is 180 degrees, so it is 180 minus 30 minus 30, and then you'll get the value for this angle. So 180 minus 30 will give you 120. So x is going to be 120. Okay, now we'll just try to find for some more patterns. So we know this is a straight line, that's 60 degrees. Find all angles as you can, so then you'll be able to find these angles. So let's try to find some more patterns. Okay, I just found an alternate segment. See, if you actually check like this, it's not, I don't think you can see it properly, but if you actually check this one, like this one, yeah, now you can see it. This one, that's an alternate segment. So these two are equal to, it's like these two are equal, these two are equal. So if this is 20, this is also 20 degrees. So we don't know these. Now, yeah. So now the next circle theorem that we are going to use is that we know that we know the angle of a triangle in a semicircle. Okay, a semicircle that passes through the origin is 90 degrees, which means opposite to the hypotenuse, that's 90 degrees. So this one is 90 degrees. So to find the y value, again the same thing, 90 minus 30 minus 20. So 90 minus 30 minus 20, and that gives us 40 degrees. So 90 minus 30 is 60 minus 20, that's 40 degrees. So we know that y is hence 40 degrees. Now time to find for v. To find v, we know this 40, this 60. So if this 40 and this 60, we know that again a total angle in a triangle is sum of all the angles is 180 degrees. So this is 60 plus 40 is 100. Then this has to be 80. This has to be 80 degrees. 80 degrees. So this is 80 degrees. Again, a straight line. So straight line is 180. 180 minus 80 is 100 degrees. Again, the same rule applies, that total sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180. So this is 100, that is 20, 120. So this the v value should be 60 degrees. So 100, 120 plus 60 is 180. So if this is 60 degrees, eventually this will also be 60 degrees. So that fills the equation that this both are 60 degrees. Now so we know that all the values of now we know all the values. So u is 30, v is 60, w is 60, x is 120, and y is 40. Okay, now for the e part of the question, AOC is 3x plus 22 and ABC equals 5x, and we have to find the value of x. So again we use the circle theorems. So yeah, let's use the circle theorems. Now we know that angle at the circumference of a circle is angle at the circumference of the circle is half the angle at the center. So this value is half that. So if this is half of this one, then this should be 10x, because this is half of this one, 10x. So yeah, this is going to be 10x. Why the opposite side? Because they're going to be the opposite. So if the, for example, if it was like this, let's say the circle was like this, then you'll take this value, one minute, this yeah, this value and this value. If it's this way, then this value and this value, they have to be always like in the opposite directions. Okay, they should not be close together. So if it's this one, then you'll take this one. If it's this one, then you'll take this one. So 10x. So now we have to find the value of x. So we know that 10x plus 3x plus 22. So if I add this whole thing, so it's the angle around a point, is the total angle around a point. That will give us 360. So 10x plus 3x plus 22, this will give me 360. So let's solve for x. So 13x plus 22 is 360. So 13x equals 360 minus 22. So we'll just solve for 360 minus 22, and that's 338. So 338, and if we divide this by 13, because you're going to divide this side by 13, so this side will also be divided by 13. 338 divided by 13 will give us 26, and we can hence prove confirm that x equals 26. Now how do we prove that x equals 26? Now this is where it comes. So if you're not sure that x equals 26, you can prove it. So let's say, so 5 times 26, we'll plug in the equation. So we get this value as 130, and we know that this is the other side. So 10 times 26, that is 260. So this value, I mean this one is going to be 260 degrees, and 3x plus 22. So 3 times 26 plus 22. So 3 times 26 plus 22, and this is going to be 100. You can hence prove that 100 plus 260 will give you 360, and these this one is half the value of this one. So 260 divided by 2 is 130, and hence it is proved that QED, it is proved that x equals 26. And I hope you were able to comprehend along with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.